Just have to check to see if we are in a category. On whole, good morning, everyone. On whole, because it's been a whole 4 days since I last streamed, I can't remember if the stream category has an Oxford comma in it. I can't remember if it's animals, comma, aquariums, comma, and zoos. So I don't know if I'm in the right category. Can you just check for me, please? Thank you. Sorry to put you to work so soon. I was just sat there like, you're not in a category. I have ascended categories. I cannot be categorized. It must be I didn't put the proper comma in. I had a feeling it had one, but I couldn't remember if it's just because we were talking about Oxford commas the other day. So I was like, no, I don't know if it does. Joe, good morning. Carl, Zara, Cow, Vamp, G-Vote, Harry, Youngus, Megalomaniac, and Saffron, and Sarah, and Emlyn, Unbound, Pug Live, and Rob, good morning. I did order a bun cam. I did indeedy doo-doos. I've not set it up yet, though, because I won't be using it today. But tomorrow, it shall be set up and good to go. Good morning, Nick and Palin and Ravane. Good morning, Swan and James. Morning, Swan. I don't know why I said that like a little 1940s gangster. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, Cole. There are currently 4 buns in your yard. Thank you, Anho, for sorting that out. Zara, thank you very much for the 20 months. And Striker, thank you very much for the 20 months. Oh my gosh, twinsies. Twinsies. Good morning, Shadow. So yeah, today is the first stream of a new series that we're doing on the main channel. So as of this week, good morning, Molly. As of this week, I will be doing Mondays and Fridays on the main channel. Just so as you knows. Oh, a boop, boop, boop. Saffron, thank you very much for the 23 months. Brownie defies categorization. Whenever I tell my friends about Brownie, they ask, so what's she like? And I have to go, it's not entirely clear. True. It's not a craft series. It's, I don't know whether I should say. I'm guessing at some point today, the whatchamacallit will be coming out. The schedule will be coming out. I don't know if it is out yet. So maybe I should just do the big reveal. Good morning, Loboto. But you've been, people have been asking for me to do streams with Sarah and streams with Shadow. So I'm doing a stream with the both of them. It's me, Sarah, and Shadow. We don't have a name yet. Biss, I guess, maybe. Biz. A baking series, Great Brownie Bake Off. Oh my gosh, if I could just bake goods every week, I'd be very happy. So yeah, it's the 3 of us. And we're gonna be Shadow Sarah's Sriany. It is very early for Shadow. Yeah, well, it's 2 till 5, so it's not as early as the t-t-t recordings tend to be. But yeah. But yes. Good morning, Bubble. Bass. Oh yeah, why did I go for a biss of all the vowels to have used? Morning, Hansen. So yeah, I will be doing that. And we're gonna be playing. Again, this could entirely be leaks. I don't know if I'm allowed to say any of this, but I'm doing it. We're gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom. So I thought I would give enough time for you all to have played a little bit of it yourself if you want to, and then we're starting today. The bunnies have not had first breakfast yet. They have not. Fish, thank you very much for the bit. So yeah. That is gonna be what we're up to from now on. Fibge's crops. How do you play it together? Well, so it's going to be Sarah and I taking turns to play it, and then we're going to have Shadow on a call. Shadow is going to be like our handler, just in a call. And I've said like we've sort of talked through, and I've said like, okay, just so you know, I play games in a very what some might call ADHD way. So apologies if you. And Shadow was like, no, that's fine, that is fine. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be like, no, go and do this. So yeah, it should be good. Might play some at lunch just in case. Well, we're only going to get through. I mean, you know how much we're just going to get distracted and chat and stuff. So it's probably we'll probably stay on Tutorial Island for a good 5 weeks before getting anywhere. My main mission I mean, I just see those games as like, you get to meet Koroks. That's my main thing with them. They're very good games to just get distracted by. I think the bunnies want their breakfast. Hello. Oh yeah, apologies that I was a little bit late this morning. Basically, what happened was I went to get the pellets out of the thing, and Gerry just straight away jumped up into my lap. And I didn't want to move him, but he figured out that whilst he was sat on my lap, I couldn't go anywhere, and I had to keep on giving him pellets because he was being a good boy. So we just stayed like that for like 4 minutes. And I was like, I worry that if I move him, he's going to be like, well, being in your lap is horrible, I'll never do it again. So I excessively reward him every time he shows me any sort of affection. So that was why. And annoyingly, I couldn't even, because I'd left my phone in the living room, I couldn't even get any photos of he. Finally accepting that I'm not scary to sit on. So yeah, one day. But yeah, that's why Buncam did actually arrive. Do you know what? I was meant to get 2 orders on Monday, because we went out to Bath on Saturday. And morning Mexicals. If we had Buncam on, we could have had footage. True. 24-hour live stream of the bun room. But we went out to Bath, and I was getting this order of we order our toilet roll. We bulk ordered toilet roll, and it was that order coming through. So I was like, oh well, we're not in, so I'm going to just, you can update it on, what is it, DPD or whatever it is, and say, I'm not going to be in. Can you deliver this on Monday instead? And I was also meant to get Buncam delivered on Monday. And then when we got back from Bath, like both of them, the Buncam and the toilet roll, just turned up. And I was like, oh, I guess neither are turning up on Monday. They've just decided to turn up now. Yeah, we get Who Gives a Crap. Oh no, Be Real! Be Real's just gone off. Oh, I've been really good with Be Real recently, because if you do it on time now, you get 2 extra photos. I will not be on time today. Be Real is punishing me. Okay, no being real for me today. I'm gonna have a very fake day. Good morning, Chris. Morning, Max. Good morning, Jakey. So it's get packaged today, but it came on Saturday instead. They're just really early with the post at the moment. Just very early. So, oh, Jakey, I meant to say congratulations on your fundraiser. You did so well. You should be super proud. What was I going to say about the thing? Good morning, Boba. I can't remember. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so Buncam is ready. Well, it's not ready. It's going to be ready for Tuesday, because I knew I didn't have to set it up for today. Good morning, Captain. So yeah. Oh, and there's been a slight Ffion update as well. So I talked to the vet the other day. Sorry, I was leaning over the phone. It's ready to be ready. It is. Oh, Mexico's. Yeah, was I full of cold at some point? I feel like I've been going through all the change of season and hay fever blows. But I called the vet, and because the vet didn't like the head exotic vet didn't get to see thank you for the follow. Didn't get to see Ffion any of the times that she's been in. She was like, okay, this is about the scan thingy. Morning, Dino. She said she'd see her for an appointment and we'll go from there. So I'm taking Fifi in on Wednesday morning for them to do a little assess and see what she thinks the best way to go forward is. But bless her. Bless her. It's some very good munching the bunnies are doing. Gerry doesn't seem to have got distracted yet. But yeah, it's just been so long since like Fion's had these eye problems for ages now, and I just want to get to the bottom of it because like she was literally meant to be vaccinated in February. There's one there, Fifi. And she's still not had that because they don't want to do it while she's undergoing all this investigation. So yeah, she's like so many months overdue. Bloop, 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 bloop. What's today's treat? Today's treat is coriander and fennel. Two of my least favourite things, but it makes the bunnies happy, so I'll accept them. Both of which I got from, we went back to where we used to live. We used to live in a neighbourhood called Totterdown when we got married. We were over that way. And on our anniversary, we went back over that way and we walked around where we got married. And then we went back into our old neighbourhood. And we saw the lady who did our wedding flowers because it was a local florist. And we went in and chatted to her. And she was like, oh my gosh, you haven't changed at all. We were like, ah. And we bought the bunnies a rose. Morning, Sirius. We bought the bunnies a rose from our florist. And they had that as part of the celebration. And we went to our old greengrocer and we got some herbs for the bunnies there and some bread to make our afternoon tea. Because all the bits and bobs that I baked on Wednesday were all for the afternoon tea, and we're still getting through them. Oh my gosh, I baked so much. I'm thinking about like taking them in to the into the office today when I go in. We didn't knock on our old door. No, I was thinking about it, but because we used to live in a flat, we were like a second floor flat, so we'd have to try and get into the building first before we could get up there. Woods, thank you very much for that. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Good morning. How are you doing? Juliet also did have some petals. She had a big rose petal that was like the size of her head. But yeah, bunnies and hamsters can have roses. There are certain flowers that are bunny safe. But yeah, we always get them roses for our anniversary. Well, we haven't we did in 2020 because I guess everything was closed down, or 2021. But yeah, other than that little break, we try and get them a little rose from our florist. Good morning, Jack. How we do? Good morning, Owls. I don't think I said good morning to you yet. But yeah, it was a very lovely day. Sorry, I'm so snuffly all of a sudden. I think the hay fever slowly set in. But yeah, so that was our Thursday. We then had the afternoon tea and then we played a Dolph Romantic. And that was very lovely. And then on Friday, we went for a big walk in the woods. Well, on Friday, I stressed a lot because I had taken Thursday off and I suddenly had a lot of work to do. So I did a big stress, but then we went for a walk in the woods once I was done. I love the idea of walking around where you got married. I might to steal that idea. Yeah, it was really lovely. We got a photo taken by, there happened to be a lady walking by, and we were like, can you take our picture, please? We got married here 7 years ago. She was like, oh, congratulations. And then we walked around there, and we stood in the place where we had got married, because we got married outside in this little like wooden shelter. It's changed a bit since we were there. There's a photo, I think it might still be is it my picture on Instagram? I can't remember, or is it not? I can't remember. There's somewhere that it's still my profile picture. It's us on our wedding day, like sat on this fence. And the fence is gone now, so I was like, oh, we can't really recreate that photo. Because we just have to hover in a bush. But yeah, we then on Friday we did a big woods walk up in Lee Woods, which was really lovely. And we went looking for mushrooms, but we only found like 2 different types, and they're not very exciting types. So we think we might have just missed the spring mushrooms. What did we do on Saturday? Oh, and then Saturday was when we went to Bath. There was like a market there, and oh my gosh, there was so many treats there. And the one thing I said to Alex, good morning, crybaby. The one thing I said to Alex was, okay, we can get anything apart from sweet treats because we've baked so many sweet treats on Wednesday. We've got to get through all of these. And then Alex was like, the only thing I want is one of these donuts. I was like, okay, fine, we can get the donuts. So yeah, we ended up getting these big donuts, and they also had like other things. They had these like Yorkshire pudding mixes that I was tempted to get, and they had a bunny stand that was for a bunny charity called the Bunny Jackpot Foundation, I think it's called. And it was really funny because I was talking to the ladies that were running the stall, and I was like, oh, we've got 2 bunnies. And just having this like big bunny chat about like what they do. And they do bonding in a way that I've not heard rescues do before. So basically with rescues, they have like a list of who's who, which bun is who, and then you pick out a bunny, I guess due to like age or size or whatever takes your fancy with that particular bun. And then you try and bond that bunny with your bunny or bunnies. Whereas they say that they do these like weekend things where basically you take your bunnies in and they look after them for a weekend, and then they just slowly introduce them to other bunnies at random. Because truth be told, there's no logic to which bunny is going to fall for which bunny. Like with Genevieve, there was bunnies that she absolutely hated at first sight, and we don't know why. And then there were other bunnies that she would be calm with, and we don't know why. And eventually she went for Gerry, and we don't know why. Like, obviously, we know he's very lovely, but you just don't really know what 2 bunnies are going to see in each other. So I think it does make more sense to do it that way. Well, that's the thing, Striker, is that like the whole time I was like, oh yeah, that sounds really good. That sounds really good. And I could just feel Alex next to me being like, will you please stop talking, lady? Shut up now. And I was like, oh, okay. But it is an interesting concept. Little bunny minglers. So I guess if we were ever like, well, we're going away in August. Maybe if we just left the bunnies there. But yeah, it was lovely chatting to them. And I bought a little crochet buddy as well because I wanted to give something to the charity. So I got this little crochet toy bunny that's very cute. It's like purple and green. But yes, the market was just really nice. Bath's just really nice. And then I can't remember what we did yesterday. Oh yeah, yesterday. Kind of like speed dating for buns. It is. But it's true, like, they were saying that, like, generally, people will try, you tend to try, like, mixed, mixed sex bonds, as a first try, because, like, oh yeah, we went to Green Rocket for breakfast. Green Rocket's really lovely. Just because it can be, like, to do with, like, that has always been seen as, like, the easiest bond, because sometimes women 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 can be quite feisty together. Bonding two boys is meant to be easier than bonding two girls, but obviously these are, like, the rules don't really mean anything, because bunnies will they'll pick whoever they want. Good morning, Ginger. But they were saying about this, they had this really feisty girl bunny who they tried bonding with, like, 8 different boys, and she wasn't having any of them. She would, like, well, in their words, they were like, she beat up 8 boys. And then they tried her with, like, another, like, really feisty girl bunny, and apparently they just fell in love straight away. And they were like, on paper, you would have thought, no, they're both going to be, like, really wanting to be the dominant one. They're just going to not back down. They're going to be fighting all the time. But that's who they fell in love with. So it just goes to show, like, it's really down to the bunnies to choose. But they were saying they're really funny together, because they're like these 2 old women that just go around causing trouble. Oh, Vivi! She's had enough of me. I put the ice pod down because it's that sort of, like, deceptive warm today, you know, when it doesn't feel like super warm, but when you stop and think about it, you're like, yeah, it is pretty stuffy, isn't it? She's just blemming it. Blim, 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 blim. Nana, good morning. Thank you for the 34 months. Oh my gosh, good morning. How are you doing? It's warm in Belfast. I wonder how similar. I remember when I went to, I mean, I've not been to Northern Ireland, but when I was over in Ireland, one of the most noticeable things about the weather was how much it changes. Like, you'd have, like, 10 minutes of rain, and then 10 minutes of sunshine, and then 10 minutes of hail, and then 10 minutes of sunshine again. You'd be like, what? It just seemed to be, like, I don't know if that's because of whereabouts we were, but we were filming a short film, and trying to get the continuity of the weather in, like, reverse shot was having to wait a lot until it's like, because people, you think, like, on film, you're like, people won't believe that this was shot at the same time, but it was. But yeah, I guess, is it just being so exposed to the sea sort of thing? Being Ireland, Iceland. My husband is in Poland this week. He is melting in the heat, and I had a hoodie on last night. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Something something ocean stuff hits island and dumps it here first. Something something. Oh, okay. My family finally bought me an aircon for my room. Blimey. I would melt in that sort of weather. I mean, it's probably nothing here today, and I'm already being like, oh, it feels a little bit warm. But yeah, I just melt. I just melt. The Gulf Stream does the warm weather, and Ireland is the first bit that hits land. Oh, okay. I see. Weather do be weathering. But yeah, I'd love to go back to Ireland. I would love to go back, and because I was working there, so I did get to, like, it was a very relaxed shoot. But I didn't really get to explore very much. So it'd be nice to go back for a holiday. And actually get to see. All my poor ginger brothers and sisters are now housebound. Oh no. Oh no. Oh but yeah, yesterday we went to walk. We went to go to walk to one particular part of Bristol, and we were like, oh, we can maybe get lunch when we're there or something. And then we got like halfway, and Alex realised that he'd forgotten his wallet. So we had to turn back, which was fine. And we ended up just making a nice lunch at home, which was really nice. And then we went to I had to do some work. And then we went to the park and did a read. But I was like, I actually really want to lie in the sunshine. Usually I'm a shade dweller, but I really wanted to lie in the sunshine. But Alex wanted to lie in the shade. So we were sort of like on the edge of, on the edge where I was in the sunshine, but with my head resting on his tummy and he was in the shadow. But because of where we were, it kept moving. So every like 10 minutes, I'd have to be like, I'm just going to shuffle down a bit. But it was at like 7 o'clock. So it wasn't particularly it wasn't overbearing sunshine. And then a dog ran over. There was a dog the other side of the park. And I was trying to get their attention, but they ignored me. And then all of a sudden I looked up and they were running over and they just started licking my legs. I was like, hello. It was a really lovely doggo. And you could just hear their parents just shouting. Like, I couldn't quite make out the name, but you could just hear them being like, ah, ah. And the dog was just ignoring them completely. So that was fun. Fenton! But yeah, at one point, because I'd taken my shoes off as well, and at one point the dog just shoved their entire face inside my shoe, and I was like, can I help you? But yeah, it was nice getting to meet a doggo. I think that was all of our weekend. I think that was all we got up to. In my 4 days off. Fifi's bullying me. She was just pushing my arm out the way. She's got such a soft little boople snoot. Fifi away. Hello. What are you doing? But it was very nice. She's gone from flop to exploring in like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's all the recharging she needs. And then, oh my gosh, last night I had such a horrible dream that I didn't record for Comfort Zone because I was like, oh, this isn't comforting at all. This is horrible. But I had this dream that I went into a pet shop and I accidentally bought a dog. I don't really remember how it happened. I think they were just giving this dog away, and I was like, well, I can't just let you give this dog away. So I bought them, and then I was like panicking. So I was like, we've got a dog now. What do I do with a dog? And it was like this 13-year-old West Highland White, really old dog. And I was like, do I have to buy tins of meat now because I have a dog? How am I going to explain this to Alex? That we just have a dog now. I think he was called Frankie or something, this old dog. He was very cute. Fifi. He was very cute, but yeah, I was panicking a bit. And then I was like, I need to talk to you about the state that you keep your bunnies in. And I was trying to explain to them, I was like, straight away looking at how you keep bunnies, I can tell you 6 things that are wrong. And I was going through this pet shop with this employee and I was trying to explain what was wrong with it. And they literally had there was one cage that had 20 bunnies just in a pile. I was like, that's wrong. And then there was one that literally it was a fish tank full of water. And there were just 2 bunnies sat in it in scuba gear. And I was like, bunnies should not be kept underwater. And it was just all this stuff that I was like, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. I need to talk to the manager because I need to improve the conditions. It was just so weird. And I woke up at like 4 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep because I felt all stressed about I just noticed there's a little spider in between the chairs. I don't know if you can see them. They're very little, but they're just there. Just chilling. Just chilling. Wait, it's not even that long since we moved these chairs. Because I played Dorf Romantic here on Thursday. Well, actually, I guess that's quite a few days. Awake or asleep, do you ever not think of buns? That's my secret. I'm always thinking of bunnies. But yeah, it was very stressful. If my bun isn't forklift and scuba certified. But yeah, I did not care for that dream. But I think it's because I was thinking recently about bunnies. You'll be very surprised to hear. Because when we went to that market, and there's a local market that started, well, no, it's not started, it's been going on for years. We've noticed that it started. So in my, what's it called, object permanence, the market's just started. For everyone else who's been running it for 5 years, it's been going on for a while. Vamp, of course you can, my DMs are always open. But yeah, there's this market that we became aware of recently, and I was thinking, what if I did like a fundraiser stall there? If I like bought a stall and then I could make like bunny cross stitches or something, or I don't know, other like I could sew bunny toys together or something, do something bunny related, and then I could just raise money every month for one of the local charities or something. So I was thinking about that, and then I started looking into how you buy those little card reader things. They're like £29, but they take 1.6% of every transaction. And yeah, I think it's because I was thinking about that. I just loaded my brain with, thank you for the follow, with ideas of bunny welfare. And, oh my God, I just rambled. And I also remembered that in October, because Alex's parents for our anniversary wanted to get us tickets to this thing, to this sorry, I've got the giggles, to this, I'm scared to say the next word, pianist, someone who plays piano. They wanted to there's this pianist that we really like, pianist that we really like, and we've seen him before, and they wanted to get us tickets to see him again. Sorry, Arnold. The pianist. He's a wonderful Italian pianist. And yeah, we were going to go and see him, but I was like, oh, how tall is this pianist? They said that was in October, and I was like, hang on, isn't there something I'm meant to be doing in October? And I suddenly remembered that there is like a bunny convention in October that I wanted to go to. So yeah, I need to start writing dates on the calendar so I can actually remember. Because I don't want to I don't want to suddenly, realize I've double booked the pianist. So yeah, BunCon. But I'm excited for that. I don't know if it's going to be any... I don't really know what it's going to be because it's the first year it's ever happened. But I think it's just like a... what do you call it when you have like... Is there a specific name for a type of convention that is when like brands show off things? I think it's things like Expo. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, like a trade show. I think it's that sort of thing. Like it's all these different bunny companies like Twig and Nibble who do like forage and toys. And Fifi, what are you doing? Fifi! I can hear her doing crime somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Yeah, I think it's that sort of thing. But there's also some charities there as well. So yeah, I thought it'd be nice to go for that. Can you buy one of those backpacks cats sit in, but let the buns in it instead and take them to the convention? Well, there was a specific note in the FAQ that said bunnies would not be welcome at the convention. So please do not bring your bunnies. So yeah. No Gerry. No Gerry at the convention. But I think that it would be nice to go to that. The tickets are actually quite expensive, and I'd have to get to Birmingham and back in a day. But it also just sounds like the sort of thing that would be interesting to go to. It's the first time it's ever happened. And I'm just curious to see. Is that, I think, Millennium Point, I want to say, in Birmingham, but I do not know. Can you worm your way into going as press? I do wonder. Ow! I banged my knee. I guess it's time to give you your treat anyway, Gerry, isn't it? Are you suffering from lack of treats? I don't mind Birmingham, truth be told. The last 2 things I've gone to in Birmingham have been really nice. Like, Fifi! Okay, let's give you your treat. Come on, bunnies. You're pickle. You're pickle, you are. You were pickle. Okay, here you go. Ooh, coriander and fennel as promised. Oh, Fifi. No, Gerry. No, Gerry. Go on, give it a go. Gerry, no! Gerry, no! Okay, let's steal some for the boy. Well, if you want some, why did you run away? Do you just want it under the table? It's okay, you can have it under the table. You're a funny wee thing, aren't you, Gerry? Let me put it there. How's it going, Fifi? Gerry has wares. If you have carrot. Maybe I should start eating dinner under the table. Oh, it's me. Hello. Maybe Gerry's onto something. Is the ball going to be in trouble again? Maybe. He is like happily munching away under there. He's just... He just prefers being under the table some days. I don't know why. He's such a particular bunny. Is the bowl going to upset you now? Should I move the bowl? Oh, he's realised there's food inside the bowl. He's okay. Good morning, nuns. Let me put this up here for you. There you go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, you just shoved Gerry out the way. Fifi, there's still a little bit here. There you go. Was that nice, Fifi? Oh, Gerry, stop rebelling. Baby boy. Don't ruin ever pushing the boy. Gerry! 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 Oh, for heaven's sake. Gerry! Gerry! What a pickle. What a pickle. Gerry! Oh my goodness. Fifi, can you go and tell him off, please? No, she doesn't want anything to do with it. Oh, Gerry boy. What are you doing? Why are you bit? No, stop it. Stop. Desist your crimes. Gerry. 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 You being a pickle. He is being a pickle. Is the nose a reset button? Sometimes if you just like boop him, he forgets what he was doing. That's my hope, is that he'd just be like, ah. Gerry. Gerry. This isn't a phase, Mum, I'm a beaver. I do need to get them some more apple sticks, actually, because the ones they've got now are really like, well, there's just nothing really left of them. Because they have whittled them all the way down. And what crime are you doing? What crime are you partaking in today? I see. Excellent. At least you're both diversifying your crimes. Keeping it fresh. I can hear Alex coming downstairs. Or is he just... No, he's not coming downstairs. Here's her blankie, it's true. This isn't crime. This is what she's allowed to do. This is how they make brushed cotton. They just give Fifi the blanket to dig until it gets all soft and smooth. Good morning, Kaino. I'm slightly worried about later because I think I've been in the house for like 4 days and only really talked to Alex, and now I'm going to have to go and remember how to stream and how to talk to other people that aren't my husband or Bunny. I have to go out into the wide world. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Shadow will have just woken up too, so Sarah's got some carrying to do. She can do it. She can be do. It was originally meant to be me, Lydia, and Sarah. So I was like, oh, that's going to be fine because it's like, you know, 2 mums and their daughter. But now it's me, Sarah, and Shadow, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I suddenly feel like, oh no, it's me and my twins. Single mum with 2 daughters. The dynamic has shifted. But yeah, this should be good. Should be good. And I get to see if this sexy Ganon lives up to the hype. That's all I know about the game. That's all I've heard. This is what happens when you just talk to Nina and Tom about the game. It's the only aspect I know. But yeah, it should be fun. It'll be nice going into the office more. Will it be main? Yeah, it's main channel. Main channel today. So it will be main channel Mondays and Fridays. Cyan, thank you very much for the 20 months. I wonder what the prison sentence for supporting 20 months of crime. The main weapon seems to be rock on a stick. What? That sounds good. That's good. Stupid sexy Ganon. Gerry's given up his crimes now. He's gone into potato mode. I just love sometimes when you just see Fifi's little mouth. Because I see the bunny's mouths from the front a lot, and they're really lovely that way. But just with Fifi, sometimes you get to see her from the side. Oh no, don't get distracted. No, keep doing crime. Fifi, ignore everything I said before and do crime. No, not crime over there. This crime. Not that crime. This crime. Fifi. Please do the allotted crime. Come on in, Chan. Come, Fifi. I just want to see your little mouth. Little mouth. She's just chewing in a way that I can't see her mouth now. Oh, wait. No. Oh. ASMR crimes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Should I see what I can get Fifi to dig? What would be a nice sounding thing for her to dig on? Do we have a clip of her blemming? Maybe. Put the phone under the blanket. What? So she digs on the phone? The couch, no. That would just sound like the sound of Alex sighing. You did a Will Gerry Chin video. Maybe it's time for a Will Fifi dig video. I mean, that does seem to be like one of the main ways that she interacts with things. Whereas Gerry will like nosy bonk it. He'll like push it with his face and be like, what is this? Can I bite it? Whereas Fifi will be a bit more, she'll do more thorough testing of items. Thank you very much for the follow. It was 3 years ago that you told the dry mouth blah blah thing. Yeah, that was like the first Stardew, wasn't it? When it just became me and Rythian. That was before, good morning, Dewey. That was before BRBs. Rythian has been looking at mods for if we were to do another Stardew thing. And for some reason ignoring all my suggestions for mods. Like the fact you can now have both Abigail and Leia as a centaur. But yeah, we have been looking into it. There's the mouth. Hello. Have you overheated? Do you need to do a flop? It's okay. She just needs to recuperate. Refill the crime batteries. Am I right, Fifi? Like Horse Pam and Sexy Linus. You could do like there was one that I put in our little group chat like Kirby Craft group chat, and I was like, oh look, there's Harvey with a it's called like Bear Harvey, and Kirsty was like, you realise that you've essentially just picked out one that makes Harvey look like Rythian. I was like, shut up. And then she was like, fine, then you can marry Harvey and I'll get to marry Rythian this time. But I said, we can all marry each other instead. It'll be fine. Look at that little tongue. Cabby-doo. Star Cab. Vivi, you make me very happy. You do. She looks very unimpressed. And I have to start doing I'm already doing the ice pods. There's one in the bunny room. The other one I only just put in the freezer this morning. I'm trying to remember if we have a third one. But yeah, I put them down just as oh, I wonder if the bunnies want these yet. And Gerry immediately went over and flopped on it. And I was like, oh, yep, they do. There is a poly mod that you can have. But I don't know when we're going to do this. Probably not anytime soon. I don't know if we'd do it instead of Kirby Craft, because I guess you don't want to fill up. I've realised that because I'm doing Mondays on the main channel now, I was like, oh no, I only stream on my channel 3 days a week now, which is, well, other than Bunny Stream, I guess. So I guess I need to not do stuff. I don't even know how I was planning on ending that sentence. You can end it however you want it to. Cheery, it starts today. It's me, Sarah, and Shadow doing Legend of Zelda. So I'll be going into the office for that today, which will be nice. Hello. BSS SBS SSB Sibus Bussy. Yep, there you go. That's our stream name now. Perfect. Oh yeah, boss probably makes more sense. I guess boss makes more sense. Yeah, boss stream. Like a big go. No, it's just us going around together. Well, no, we'll take it in turn. So I guess I'll do the first half, or Sarah will do the first half, and I'll do the other half, and Shadow will be like watching and be there for advice. And well, she said she would be sipping coffee and chatting. Is there something you can do with the Canadian, American, British for the name? Bramcam. Bramcam. There you go. Bramcam. I was looking at Canada the other day, and I think I always just assumed that, like, there's, like, it's sort of like, England and Scotland, where, like, the top bit is Canada, but it's not, is it? Like, Canada is such an odd shape to what I always think it's going to be. It's just sneaky Alaska sneaking in, at that side bit. Not like Wales. Wales has a nice knobble. Nice little side knobble. Whereas, yeah, I always just think Canada, there's like a line and then Canada starts, but it's just all wibbly wobbly. It's sort of slipped off to the side. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to go to Canada one day. Go to, what's it called? Banff. Looks nice. Hello. You're from Wales. You are. Would you like to go back to Wales for a holiday, Fifi? She's tooth-bearing. She's tooth-bearing. Do you want to go back to Wales? Do you want to go back to your people? And eat, well, you can't really eat any of the famous Welsh things, I'm afraid. Because bunnies can't have leeks or daffodils. So, gee, Fifi. Well, I guess it's time. I guess it's time for me to head off. And she can't even eat her namesake. Because Ffion means foxglove and she can't eat that. That's poisonous for bunnies as well. Good morning, Squid. Shall we go to... should we go see Cat? No, I've lost her. Fifi? Fifi? Oh no, hello. I wasn't sure you got into the kitchen. There you are. Hello. Hello. Well, everyone, I hope you all have very lovely rest of your days. For those of you who don't want to be spoiled, I won't see you later. But a reminder that I will be on the Yogscast channel later, not this channel. So tune in at 2 for the new cab show. And fam, yes, that is totally fine. Please do be message. But yeah, look after yourselves, everyone, and be good. And I will see you on this channel tomorrow at 10 a.m. For Banui stream. But do you worry about the bun swallowing fabric? No, she just chews it. She just chews it and leaves it in little piles around the room. You can find it. You find a little blanket, yeah, like this. There she is. But yeah, look after yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, this will probably cut off at the stream, the raid. But we also only specifically get things that don't have like fibrous things, so that to avoid any problems with if they do chew it. But yes. Raid gone. Fifi, you can do crime again now. You're unsupervised. Bye bye. A boop. Boop.